Before the success, there was desperation. While eating grilled corn with his family, Richards noticed something strange. His son was drenched in sweat from the spicy sauce, yet he couldn't stop eating. That single moment sparked a dangerous question. What if people's obsession with spicy food could change his life forever? Richard was just a janitor, but he refused to stay one. He gathered his family and started experimenting with every type of pepper they could find. While other companies relied on chemicals to imitate heat, Richard believed real flavor came from nature. Night after night, they adjusted recipes, tested combinations, and searched for the perfect burn. Finally, he handed a chip to his son. Burns good or burns bad? It burns good. They had it. But having a great idea meant nothing if nobody listened. When Richard presented it to factory executives, they laughed in his face. One of them mocked him publicly. If he's so smart, why is he still a janitor? Most people would have quit right there. Richard didn't. He picked up the phone and called the CEO of the parent company himself. With nothing but passion in his voice, he pitched his spicy chip idea. Surprisingly, the CEO listened. He asked Richard to mail samples immediately. Richard and his wife carefully packed every bag by hand. Then came the wait. The moment the CEO tasted the chips, everything changed. He loved them so much that he called back instantly and announced he was visiting the factory in person. Panic spread through management. One executive blamed Richard for risking everyone's jobs. If the CEO rejected the idea, the factory could collapse. For the first time, Richard doubted himself, but when he got home, his wife stood beside him. She promised they would face whatever came together. She studied business books with him, helped prepare answers, and rehearsed his presentation again and again. The big day arrived, but when the CEO started asking about market share and industry numbers, Richard froze. His carefully prepared speech disappeared from his mind. So he did something unexpected. He spoke from the heart. He talked about ordinary people, about families, about how much they genuinely loved spicy food. His sincerity won the room. The CEO approved the product, yet after Flamin' Hot Cheetos launched, disaster struck again. Sales were terrible. Stores couldn't move the product. Management decided to shut production down. Richard refused to accept defeat. Then he realized the real problem. People couldn't buy what they didn't know existed. He contacted old friends and launched his own street campaign. They handed out samples everywhere. Richard even brought his family into supermarkets, buying every bag off the shelves while enthusiastically recommending them to curious shoppers. Suddenly, demand exploded. Streets couldn't get enough. The CEO ordered 8 million units, the factory roared back to life, machines ran non-stop, and 5 months later, sales records shattered. Still, Richard remained a janitor. Until one day, while cleaning upstairs, he found the CEO waiting for him. Without saying much, the CEO placed Richard's name on an office door. Marketing director. The entire company rose to its feet in applause. Richard immediately called his wife, because his journey proved something extraordinary. Sometimes the person everyone overlooks is the one capable of changing everything.